Hey guys, this is Josh over here at the Milnes Auto Group. I wanted to give you a quick little tour of the all-new 2019 Ford Ranger. If you notice, it's got some similar kind of features that make it look like a Ford. So if you notice, a lot of the front fascia here kind of looks more like a beehive kind of feel to it. You have the Ranger right here on the front fascia. This here is the Sport Appearance Package. So you'll notice you'll see a lot more black on the mirrors, on the front bumper, on the fascia. You can also get a chrome package. So those of you who really like chrome exterior, you can get the chrome package on this as well. This particular one is also the Sport Appearance Package. You can also get the FX4 Off-Road, which would add that FX4 sticker here as well. If you look at the back tailgate, starting in the 2018 model year, Ford with their trucks started doing the stamping in the back of the tailgate. So you see that typically here also with the Ford Ranger. This particular Ranger comes with the option of a spray-in bed liner from the factory. You don't have to get that. That is not a standard feature. That is an added option. You can always get a drop-in bed liner, or you can get no bed liner if that is your preference as well. If you notice, this Sport Appearance Package, this is the rims that come with this vehicle. There are many different options between the XL, the STX, the Lariat, Sport, Chrome. There's many different options that you can choose from. This particular version is our XLT version. It's the most popular one that we sell in the F-150, so I'm assuming that Ford is kind of thinking that's kind of similar with the Ranger as well. This is our crew cab. So this crew cab here, you can also get this super cab, which is going to be less space inside the cab for seating. If you look in the back, because this is the technology package here with the 302A, you do have the full 110 volt plug, 2 USB chargers there in the back for you as well. You know, this day and age when we're all living on technology, your kid's got a Kindle, he's got a cell phone, all that kind of stuff. We've got so many different things that we need to plug in, so it's really good to have all those features. You got 2 more USB here. You got 2 power supply, 12 volt power supplies here as well. You can see that the interior is laid out really nice. It's very open. You have your center console here where you can put some stuff. All your buttons are laid out really nice. It looks really sleek. You got your Ranger listed right here. Very roomy when I drove it. I liked it. Seats were very comfortable. You'll find that it kind of has a car feel to it. I think it drives a little bit nicer than the Ford Escape, but you don't get the ruggedness per se of the F-150. This is a really nice unit. I think you Ranger people who have been fans of the Ford Ranger will be very happy with the Ford Ranger. I've driven the Colorado as well. Obviously, I'm partial to Ford since I work at a Ford store. I do like the Ranger, and I hope that it sells well and that you'll come test drive this thing and be as impressed with the Ford Ranger as I have. Hey guys, it's Josh here at Milnes Auto Group, and we're going to take a little drive today in our all-new Ford Ranger. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out. So the all-new Ford Ranger comes in a couple different configurations. And you have the XL, which is kind of your base model, which is a 100 package. You can get your STX, and then you have your XLT, which comes in 3 different packages as well, and then your Lariat, which just gets you all the bells and whistles with the leather interior. You can get chrome, or you can get the Sport package, which is more a blacked out appearance if that's your cup of. So as we're driving this, you'll notice this has the 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine. You'll kind of hear it as it goes. We're going to go ahead and stop here at the red light here on M21. You notice this has our Sync 3 system, the infotainment where you can see your audio, climate, your phone, GPS, any compatible apps, and your vehicle settings. We do have the heated seats on since it's not super warm out today. You can run your heated seats here or off the screen as well. So if you click your audio here, you can get to all your sources, AM, FM, Bluetooth. The other cool thing is if you want to change the radio station or any navigation features as you drive, you can just hit this button.
Please say a command.
Navigation.
Navigation. Please say a command.
Find a POI.
Searching nearby. Please say the name of the POI.
Starbucks.
Please say a line number.
And I just go ahead and tap 1. That gives you a couple options.
Please say a line number.
Right here.
When ready, press the voice button and then say, set as destination.
So if I had my phone Bluetooth hooked up, you would see a little call button here, and I could call if I needed to, or I can just hit the start button. And it was that easy while I drove to just go ahead and
traffic laws,
set up the GPS. It's actually a really cool, easy feature. Something that when my son was 5 years old, he figured out really quick. And when we were at the auto show, every make and model he decided to mess and set up their GPS in the car. So as you're driving as well, this car also comes with lane keeping assist, which you will see right here. When it's activated, that turns green. This here is your infotainment screen as well. So that has trip 1, trip 2, your fuel economy, driver assist, and vehicle settings. So when you go through, you see all those little squares along the right-hand side there, and that will tell you how many different informational screens that you have. Trip 1 and trip 2 are exactly the same. You have your fuel economy. You should go through here. Most Ford products have something similar to that as well. Your tach is on the left-hand side, fuel gauge, and then you have your miles per gallon. The other thing that this thing has, and I don't know if we'll be able to get up to speed to show you on the video, this has not only normal cruise control, which is here, it has adaptive cruise control. So I could actually set the amount of car lengths that I want this Ranger to stay behind as we drive. You can go 1, 2, 3, or 4 car lengths, and it will keep you that far behind. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give this a little turn. I don't think we're actually gonna go to Starbucks, but why not? So one of the things I like about the Ranger is you do have some good room here in the cockpit. It feels nice and roomy. I like the way the rest here, because all of us, what do? It's one of the things you don't really think of when you're buying a car. We rest our hand, and where do we want to just set places and things as we drive. It's very comfortable. It's very different than most Ford products. I liked how the layout is different. So it doesn't look exactly like an Edge. It doesn't look exactly like an Explorer. It doesn't look exactly like an F-150. So it has kind of a nice, unique design to it. So one of the things too you can look for, 4x4s. Right now we're in 4x4 high. I'm going to take that back out and go back to 2-wheel drive. Since there's no snow, no rain, there's really no reason for me to do it. I just wanted to show you how easy that was. If I wanted to, I could put this down here and select shift. A lot of Ford products have this as well. And I could upshift the transmission right here on the side of the handle. So as you notice, it has a really nice feel as you drive. I'm up to 45 miles an hour now. It's very smooth. It doesn't feel like a truck. This is the sport version, so it's not an FX4 package. If you do get the FX4 off-road package, which I have on my personal F-150, I kind of noticed that it is stiffer. You do get a little bit more bounce, but in this, it feels just like a bigger or higher off-the-ground car. So if you guys have any more questions on the Ford Ranger, feel free to call me, 810-267-7028. You can check out my Facebook page, Joshua Klein at Milnes Auto Group. We're going to get this on the highway. We're going to get this up to 75 miles an hour, which we can do legally here on I-69, and kind of get you a feel for how that goes as well. This vehicle also comes in a couple different interior colors as well. You can get the darker or the lighter color interior. If you go up to the Lariat package, you're going to get leather interior, kind of similar to the way the F-150 is. The F-150 kind of has very similar trim packages as well. So I'm not sure for those of you who had the previous Ranger, you guys will be very excited. You won't be disappointed if you had a previous Ranger and you're looking to upgrade to the all-new 2019 Ranger. I'm going to go ahead and get this up to speed. Really good pickup. Got that to 80 miles an hour really quick. And we're back to a smooth ride. So we're going to go ahead and turn on the cruise control here. There's really no one in front of me, but if I wanted to set that adaptive cruise control, then I just increase or decrease the amount of car lengths I want to be behind the vehicle in front of me. We're in the clear now. So anyway, back to what I was saying about the Ford Ranger, you won't be disappointed. There's actually a little bit more room in this Ford Ranger than the previous generation. The length of the Ford Ranger, whether it's the crew cab or the super cab, is going to be exactly the same. So if you get a 6-foot box, all you're doing is you're losing a little bit of cab space with the super cab. If you have a crew cab, you're just going to get a 5-foot box, but the overall length of the Ranger is going to be exactly the same. I think Ford did a really good job, really sleek styling. I like the Ranger nameplate on the back, and the seats are really comfortable. Come see us at Milnes Ford to schedule your test drive today on the all-new 2019 Ford Ranger.